Alright, so the Sonic Origins trailer just dropped yesterday, and I thought it was absolutely phenomenal. I have never been this happy for Sonic in so long. Like, I was happy for the movie, but this trailer was it. This was genuinely one of the best video game trailers I think I've ever seen. Like, as of right now, I can't stop thinking about it. So, out of excitement for Sonic Origins, I thought it'd be fun to take a closer look into the individual features of the game. The new additions that make these remasters worth buying. But before we get into that, I want to make one thing clear. I am not ranking these features by execution. I am ranking these features by how interested and excited I am to use them. So just because something lands in the number 1 spot, it doesn't mean that on release it'll be the best feature of the game. All of this can change. However, regardless, I think this game collection is going to be great anyway, so I don't really think you have to worry about any of these features being bad. I mean, they got the right people working on this collection. If it is a letdown, that would be a big kick in the jaw, and I don't think they would do that. So with that all out of the way, let's get right into the number 5 spot. For our number 5 spot, we have the Boss Rush mode. This wasn't necessarily stated anywhere in the advertising, but it was rather spotted in one of the screenshots that was given to us. If you do not know what a Boss Rush mode is, it is essentially a mode in which you fight a bunch of bosses while on a time limit, thus giving it the name Boss Rush, because, you know, you're rushing bosses. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you watched my previous video, you would know that I was a little confused by this feature. I never really thought of a Sonic game having a Boss Rush mode. It's just not typically the thing that comes to mind for extra features like this. I think a Boss Rush mode fits games like Metroid, Donkey Kong, and other high skill based games, but Sonic? Not really. I guess that's because Sonic bosses have never really been that hard, with a few minor exceptions. For most of these bosses, you can just keep picking up your rings after being hit. It's not too challenging. But I'm still interested in what a Boss Rush mode might have to offer. It might be really fun, you never know. And either way, it's still extra content and you can't really go wrong with that. Also, fun fact, I found out that Sonic Adventure 2 had a Boss Rush mode from some of the comments in the previous video. And I never knew that. Don't hate me for this. It sounds kinda bad, because a lot of bosses in Sonic Adventure 2 were just not very fun. But you know, I think Sonic Origins can do it a bit better because it's a lot more polished in that area, so I'll be ready to see what they have in store. Next up in the number 4 spot is the animations that this game will have. The reason why this isn't number 2 or even number 1 is because this feature is a little up in the air. I don't know how many cutscenes will be in the game or how far they will take this, so it could be either a number 4 spot feature or a number 1 spot feature. It could go both ways. My hope is that they add an ending cutscene to each and every one of these games. You know, like an extra cutscene to add a bit extra lore and storytelling to the Sonic universe. I'm not getting my hopes too high for that, but if it did happen, I would actually squirm. Squirm? What, did I really say that? What am I saying right now? For number 3, we have the menus of the game. These menus look straight fire, my guy. You got 3D islands in the background with that slick user interface. I did not expect this game to have this much care put into it, if I'm being 100% honest. This is actually wild. There's also some other cool parts in the menu, such as listening to the other soundtracks like Sonic Spinball. I can imagine that there's gonna be a lot of people who lose himself through those soundtracks, kinda like how the previous generation lost himself in the Mega Collection. You know, the days where you're on Sonic Mega Collection, bored out of your mind, so you go explore in the history section. You know what I'm talking about. Only Mega Collection owners understand, but it was the days. It was the days. And you know, I consider this a nice touch, because everyone knows that Sonic has ballin' soundtracks. I mean, like, it's a Sonic franchise. Even if the games are bad, you can count on the soundtrack at least being decent most of the time. So, it's kind of what Sonic's known for. I mean, that's why he had an entire symphony based around him. His soundtrack's fire, so why not make one of the best parts of the franchise a feature of this game? It's brilliant. Anyways, enough about that. We're moving on. For our number 2 spot, we have the drop dash. Now, if you're confused with what I'm talking about, there is a certain moment in the trailer where Sonic uses the drop dash in Sonic 3. Now, this is something I want because the drop dash is such a cool move. The spin dash was created to get you back in the action when you slow down, and the drop dash is here to further that idea. You can go straight from a jump into a spin dash, and that's just brilliant, man. Like, do I need to say more? Finally getting this in the classic Sonic games is a much needed improvement. But I don't think you guys need me to go on any further because you guys know what a drop dash is and you know why this action is so good. The drop dash rocks. Everyone knows that. So let's just move on. For our number 1 spot, we have the new missions of the game. Oh yeah, anything that gives you more things to do in an older game is good in my book. But the mission specifically is great because it just gives you something to 100%. I love 100% in games. I had just recently 100% Super Mario Sunshine, and it was the best miserable experience I've ever had. Point is, I like 100%ing things. But with the old Genesis Sonic games, there wasn't really anything to 100%. I mean, you could go collect all the Chaos Emeralds, but that's all you really had to do to complete the game. I mean, for Sonic 3, you could play through the game like 3 times as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, but that's as far as you can get. There wasn't much 100%ing. For Sonic Mania, it was a bit different because you had to play through the game 5 times with different characters, all with the Chaos Emeralds. You also had the Blue Sphere special stages that gave you the medallions, which was also something else to strive for. All of that together made Sonic Mania a very fun game to 100% in my opinion. I mean, I restart everything back to 0 characters every other week. I just like playing through the game back to back. Sonic Mania is goated, but it still doesn't have that 100% grind. I'm a believer that to 100% a game, it should be a tad bit frustrating, because if it's not hard at all, then you don't really feel accomplished when you complete it. I like to feel like I'm on that grind, you get what I'm saying? And now with these missions and other playable characters, I can do that with the classic Sonic games. I can finally 100% them. And the missions may not be frustrating like I desire, but at the end of the day, 100%ing a game, I just want to do it. Who knows, maybe 100%ing this game will make me play them longer than just one playthrough. Because that is what I would always do. I would play through a game like Sonic 3 and then walk away for a month or 2, then I'd come back. I can never play through Sonic 3 twice back to back. I just can't do that. But when these missions are here, they'll give me something to strive for, thus leading to more playthroughs of the game trying to complete these missions. Another challenge to overcome, and that's why I think the missions will be the best part of Sonic Origins as of right now. I mean, obviously they might reveal another feature like sprite swapping, or I don't know, playable Metal Sonic, something around those sorts. Which I do think is entirely possible, but I still wouldn't put it in my number 1. Those are niche and cool features, but right here, 100% classic Sonic games, that's dope. Anyways, tell me what features you guys are excited to use. What about this game is getting you hyped? Because personally, I'm very hyped to play these games again, all new and fresh. And that's why I loaded up Sonic Mania today for footage. I just can't contain myself. I want to play classic Sonic, dude. My excitement is destroying me. It's destroying everything about me, dude. I just want to play this game, but it's like a month or 2 away. But enough about that. Make sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and hit that bell if you wish to be notified of my future videos. Anyways, I love you guys. Adios. My chill members are Electro Pirate, Epic Gaming with George, Speederlight, SonicMan715, Snick Storm, Archer XYZ, JNXV, Rocco MK, Sonic Up, Thomas One Ride, Chip Chap Chop, Scape, Sonic Pip, The Squeaker Nerd, Super Shags Boom, Sonic Extreme, and Super Saiyan Sonic. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. You guys went out your way to help me. I'm hyped. I don't know if you guys are hyped, but I'm hyped. Thank you for supporting the channel. this has been an awesome month for Sonic, awesome month for me, awesome month for everyone, right? Like, it's been a good time, right? April is the month of Sonic. Anyways, I love you guys. Adios.